Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Danny Duffy gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
Batting second.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Duffy has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count still. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon going back to the track, to the wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
One ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. The 1-1 home.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals,
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off into the seats behind first. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. And up steps Salvador Perez. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit. And the pitch.
0-1. Nope, that's inside.
The 1-1 home.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch, and that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Gio Urshela stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Clint Frazier. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Slow roller left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jorge Soler.
The designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the stepping into the box, Michael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth, the first
At the plate, Hunter Dozier will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Any hitter will tell you that.
And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Perez moving to his left. 1 down.
The batter, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. LeMahieu absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do type of matchup. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball left side. And the throw is going to get him at first and put an exclamation point on that. In now, Edward Olivares as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu gets to it. And there's 1 down now. Down the line at first. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Voit is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right.
For the start of the year, Mike. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Hits this one hard the other way. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding into the box, Gio Urshela comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just inside. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the stretch. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Hot shot down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Gardner, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Softly hit out toward short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Brett Gardner takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
In is Jorge Soler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. That finds the zone, a called strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
That evens it up 1-1. Franco, the former Philly, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal,
and the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline.
Leading up for the Royals, the first baseman, Hunter Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
To the plate now, Edward Olivares. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
So stepping in, Whit Merrifield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
First pitch on its way. Mike Tauchman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit well towards the hole. And that's through for a hit. And there's out number 2. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Line drive to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Adalberto Mondesi is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Michael Franco. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
3-0 to him now. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Line toward the gap in left center, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
That's in there, base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch.
Number 14.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Nicky Lopez.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at-bat right there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. This ball will be chopped foul. 1-1, here it comes. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Ready on 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard hit at third. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Looking up is the right fielder. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Glenn Sparkman comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 57, Glenn Sparkman.
Into the box, Torres.
The shortstop,
line toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. The relay throw. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one. But somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Hard hit ball to short, and he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
None out, runners at first and second. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Driven nicely into the gap. Sanchez is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's safe.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Scott Barlow comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Standing in now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, Dero, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Hit hard to short. And that's the 2nd out. Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that's low, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 8 runs already in this inning.
Nope,
And that misses 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. To first. Dozier brings it in. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is over. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 9-3. With Merrifield next to bat. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
2-0 now. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
1 strike.
Ball 3. Adalberto Mondesi waits on deck. The 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and there's 1 away. One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Royals leave 1. Still way back. It's 9-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez. In there, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99.
And the pitch.
Aaron
Judge is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it by a margin of 9. Now batting, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. The 3-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. And that's out number 1. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2-1 now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
3-1. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Roll.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
And Gordon looks at ball 4. Here comes the first pitch. Edward Olivares comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Nicky Lopez will be next. Ready with the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect.
Number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nicky Lopez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with.
The right fielder, number 15.
Jonathan Holder answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Whit Merrifield is at the plate as he watches ball one. Now the 1-0. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Line towards center field. Tuckman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. Still way back, it's 9-3. Ian Kennedy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The center fielder,
Mike Tuckman stands in as he looks at ball one here. On, he pops it up. Mondesi is there. One out.
Now back, designated hitter.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez recovers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. 0-1. Now it's 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Judge is under it. 1 down. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
First pitch on its way. Michael Franco is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Tuchman is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jordan Montgomery earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.